everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Bindman. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up because today we are talking all about going back to the office, business casual, how to dress for now, but still look office appropriate. So stay tuned. We are in the middle of August and finding that balance between stylish, comfort, and office appropriate can be very, very tricky. Now, regardless if you work at home, go to an office, or kind of do a combination, I always think it's a really good idea to dress for your day. So if you work from home, you should still get dressed for work. I just think it puts your brain in this work mentality, like, I am important and I am doing important things that day. And this doesn't just pertain to people who work outside of the home. Stay-at-home moms, you do have a job, so this includes you as well. Let's start with the easiest outfit and go from there. I always think the easiest thing to do is go tone on tone or do something monochromatic. Showing something in black may feel a little bit boring, but when it's this hot, black can be your friend. And also I feel like everybody has a black top and a black bottom. You don't have to do a skirt, you can absolutely do pants, you can even do longer shorts if that is okay for your office environment. But something that feels a little bit dressier than a t-shirt is a really great idea. So this has a nice v-neck, it's a blouse, it has the buttons. It feels a little bit dressier, a little bit classier, a little bit more sophisticated, but it's in a cotton poplin, so it's going to feel very easy, very breezy. Now, I've paired it with this black kind of pencil straight skirt with a little bit of pocket detailing and a tie waist. And even though we're going tone on tone with this outfit or a monochromatic outfit, it still has visual interest because we have two different materials and we have the buttons here, the pocket detailing here as well as the tie waist. Now, of course, you can get rid of this tie that came with the skirt and use your own belt for a little bit more of your signature stamp on something. That can also be a really fun way to just play with texture as well. Do a leather belt, do an animal print belt, something like that, match your shoes or kind of go against your shoes, and that can create a little bit more visual interest. If we're just keeping it very simple, use the belt that comes with it. Now, how do we take this another step further? We can add some really delicate jewelry. You can, of course, add your own spin and do like a huge cocktail ring. We can add leather shoes, slingbacks, super high heels, whatever feels most appropriate for you. Now, if your workplace is a little bit more casual, going with something like a messenger bag can be really, really fun, either in a blush or a nice neutral brown. You can also go with a little bit more of a traditional bag that's almost in like a cappuccino color, but it has a lot of room and it looks very stylish with lots and lots of different things. This bag isn't so fancy that it can only be worn with workwear clothes. This bag will bring your outfit down a little bit on the casual scale, but it also holds quite a bit. So if we take that monochromatic outfit and just build on it a little bit more, we're gonna stay in the same tones, but we're going to add a pattern. I've taken the idea of a blouse and I've turned it into a mock neck ribbed top. And this is in a chocolate brown, and brown is huge for fall this year if you haven't gotten the memo yet. And I've paired it with a pattern that also has that chocolate. I'm also, even though the skirt has a waistband and you can absolutely wear it by itself, I'm gonna add a little bit more texture with a chocolate woven belt. These three things did not come from the same store. They are definitely a mix and match. They're even a mix and match of seasons, but because they're all the same tone, it works really beautifully. Again, play with your shoes for a little bit more casual, a little bit more dressy, a little bit more glamorous, whatever fits your personal style. And again, both of these bags work. It just depends on if you're a little bit more casual, you go with the messenger. If you want to be a little bit more dressy, go with that traditional lady-like work bag. Now, if we take it one step further, we can start to add in pops of color. I'm going with a very neutral skirt with kind of a geometric giraffe pattern. Again, with a tie waist, so I'm still defining the waist, but the skirt is nice and long. It almost goes down to my knees. And then I'm going back to a button-up top that has the short sleeves so everything is nice and covered, but I'm doing it in a really beautiful pop of color and kind of like a poppy red. So this together is definitely going to be like, hello, I am here. I am here to do my work. I am here for you clients. I am here for whatever. Dress it up again with shoes, with your bag, with your makeup, with your hair. All of these things just start to add in your personal style. But the base outfit of going with a patterned skirt, whether it's in monochromatic or with a pop of color, is what we are focusing on. A few more separate outfit options. We can go with something, if you are feeling that fall vibe and you want to, maybe chocolate brown isn't your thing, maybe navy is your thing, you can grab something like a skirt or a bottom that feels a little bit dressier. This one has some golden thread woven through it, and you can make it a little bit more casual, a little bit more for every day. You can absolutely grab something like this. I would do it in a neutral, probably not a red, although this isn't a bad combination. But something like this in a white, a cream, even a navy would be really beautiful. Or if you have a little bit more of that business casual, maybe you're a teacher, grabbing something like a t-shirt can be really, really fun. Now the skirt is a little bit heavier, so just make sure that you are dressing for the atmosphere that you're walking into. But you can pair this together, do a little bit of gold jewelry to pop the gold in the skirt, and all of a sudden you have a very interesting outfit. Of course you can add a hat. Of course you can add some really fun boots or shoes, and just take it a little bit from that officey feel to a little bit more your own personal vibe. Or maybe for the office you're wearing those nude pumps, and then on the weekends you wear the same outfit, but you do it with those shorter boots. And of course, we can't talk about business casual without talking about the pencil skirt. The pencil skirt may not be like the trendy skirt to try right now, but it is kind of a staple. It's streamlined. It almost harkens to men's wear a little bit. Even though it's kind of following the curve of your body, it is still much more sophisticated and much more officey than something like this that flares away from the body. Of course you want to dress for your body. If you put on a pencil skirt and it does not look good, or you just don't feel comfortable in it, go with that A-line. Go with something a little bit straighter that maybe skims the body instead of hugs it a little bit. That's going to be your key. But the more we can go straighter lines, the more like menswear inspired that we can do. That's what makes it a little bit more officey, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more business casual. Now, just because you're doing a pencil skirt doesn't mean it has to be boring. This skirt has a lot of pattern, it has a lot of color, it is very, very interesting. It is in a cotton weave, so again, very comfortable to wear in the summer on those hot days. I'm going to keep it very neutral on top. I'm going to go with a navy. I could also go with a white. If you're feeling super daring, you can try a green or a red. But I want the skirt to be the focus. I don't want the top to be the focus. So by pairing it back to the navy or white, keeps the focus on the skirt. Pair it with something, if you want to go a little bit more glamorous, then do a metallic. If you want to keep it really, really neutral, really kind of business casual, then go with something, a nude pump. Or you can even try, again, a navy, and then you have almost kind of a monochromatic moment going on, but you have that pop of that green and that red in the skirt. You can go very traditional with a pencil skirt with something that has a little bit of visual interest on the bottom, and then you can go with your traditional button-up. Go with something, again, in a cotton and a poplin, roll up those sleeves, and add something really interesting. Add an interesting jewelry piece, whether that's some bracelets, a stack of bracelets, a cocktail ring, or a really fun necklace. I mean, it is your very traditional office outfit, and yet we've made it our own with not only the patterns and the colors that we're wearing, but also with the accessories and of course how you style your hair and your makeup. Make it very interesting. I can also do this outfit with this necklace kind of peeking through that traditional Oxford shirt because it has the yellow in the skirt and I'm bringing that in. I like the wood because that feels very summery to me. This I feel like I can wear in the spring and the summer, and sometimes when we get to August I really like to dig into those summer vibes so that I make sure I'm really getting all the goodie out of my summer items. I have several more skirt and top options that get a little bit funkier, a little bit more playful. So if this is your vibe, then make sure that you are watching the shorts in between the longer videos, because I'm giving you lots of outfit inspiration. And those are kind of your building blocks for not only being stylish, but office appropriate and cool as you continue to work through summer. Thank you guys so much for watching this styling video. I hope it gave you lots of outfit ideas. I hope it made you feel a little bit braver about styling up your summer workwear, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.